From Galahad to Gilgalad, nerds are passionate about a lot of things, but there's something they love above all else. That is correcting people. This is Actually. Joining us today, we have Hector Navarro.
Hey, everybody, hi.
Next to him, Ryan Martin.
Hey, everybody, hi.
And Zach Kornfeld.
Hey, everyone, hi.
I have here a stack of questions. These are false statements about the franchises that are nearest and dearest to your hearts, or if not your hearts, someone's hearts. It's up to you to find the thing that I said wrong and correct me. You have to precede all your corrections with the phrase, actually. If you don't say, actually, you won't get the point. Go ahead, grab your buzzers, get comfy. This first question is about Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones. In Game of Thrones, House Lannister of Casterly Rock is a wealthy family known by their house words, a Lannister always pays his debts, and also by their sigil, a golden lion on a crimson field. Hector.
Actually, the saying is, a Lannister always has sex with his sister.
It very well could be. They seem to insist that that's totally fine.
They insist on the incest.
But no, that's not their house words.
Actually, they're not wealthy. They owe a bunch of money.
That's pretty good.
All their assets have been liquidated. It's like,
Yeah.
it's like, oh, we're very land wealthy, but we're cash poor. No.
Actually, sigil's a made-up word, and they just call them flags.
No. I'm gonna say that no one got this one.
Yeah,
Boy.
Duh.
The official house words of House Lannister is actually "Hear me roar." It's not a Lannister always pays his debts, even though they say that all the fucking time, and they never say "Hear me roar."
Actually, it's hear me roar right before I have sex with my sister. Yeah. It's the full thing.
That's the full version.
You cut it off.
They always abridge it.
But I just
like,
want to make sure for the fans out there, that's the full.
that makes sense. Okay,
Yeah.
so yeah.
That show is too damn convoluted already. I'm not gonna pay attention to the minutia.
This is our next question about Star Wars. And Ryan's ears perk up. The character of Anakin Skywalker, perhaps better known as Darth Vader, has appeared in every Star Wars movie except one, The Force Awakens. The first 6 films basically serve as his life story, in which he is portrayed by no less than 4 actors, including Jake Lloyd, Hayden Christensen, James Earl Jones, and briefly at the end of Return of the Jedi, David Prowse.
Actually, Darth Vader did appear in The Force Awakens?
No, only his helmet, and just his helmet popping in there.
But like the helmet's so iconic that you kind of think
that's
that's him.
basically the character, right? No.
Actually, did you say portrayed?
I did say portrayed.
Because James Earl Jones only did the voice.
That's true, and
I don't know.
we certainly
Yeah, we're
expected
gonna call
someone to
it,
make that point. But you know what? I'm gonna, like, voice acting is an important portrayal of a character. And
I'm gonna disagree.
I'm saying it now. Voice actors aren't actors.
You're supposed to know this.
I'm
I
supposed
see
to.
Ryan like kicking. You're searching.
You have such a confidence when you read the question that I don't want to believe that you're lying to me.
Yeah. You know, that's how I get through life. I say a lot of things that I know are not true and just say it confidently and hope no one will stop me on it. I'm a beautiful man.
Actually, there's a 5th actor who portrayed him who was not. David Prowse was his face. There was another man in the suit, and I cannot remember his name.
That is exactly what we're going for.
Okay,
Nicely done.
I was waiting for his name to come. It wasn't happening.
I'll give you the point unless someone else can swoop in here and tell me that man's name.
He was a British actor, probably. Super tall guy.
Okay, we'll go ahead and give you the point. It was Sebastian Shaw. Sebastian Shaw is the one who appears at the end. David Prowse is the body actor for most of it. They made that guy fucking sweated out in that leather suit for 3 movies, and then when it was finally like, you know what, let's take the mask off and see your face. Not his face.
But what a bod.
What a bod. Look at that guy. A real dad bod. I am your... whatever. I don't know what I'm doing. And this next one is about Marvel. In Thor Ragnarok, the eponymous Asgardian makes a throwaway reference to his adopted brother Loki turning him into a frog. This moment actually does occur in Walt Simonson's run on Thor, with the main character returning to his true form only after reclaiming his hammer Mjolnir.
Actually, only a tender kiss can return Thor to his true form.
No, that's not. You're dancing on the thing that's wrong, but you don't have the thing that is
Wow,
correct.
that was totally bullshitted.
Actually, I would kiss Thor.
Well, sure. But that wasn't in question here.
No.
Actually, after defeating some evil rats in Central Park as a frog, Thor was turned back into his human form by his trickster brother Loki.
That's correct. It's not that reclaiming Mjolnir turns him back. He's got other things to do. He has to go deal with Loki still in frog form. And in fact, we have a lovely image, hopefully that we can show you here. There is Frog Thor. What's more, the power of the
Where
comics.
did he find that tiny helmet? Or is he a giant frog?
No, he's still a tiny frog, but I don't actually know that much about Frog Thor. Hector, it sounds like you know at least a little bit more.
Yeah, he's colloquially known as Throg.
Okay.
Big fan favorite.
Right.
He's recently joined the Pet Avengers, because there's a bunch of other pet characters in the Marvel Universe. And yeah, as far as explaining his tiny helmet, I think just all of him and his clothes were shrunk down on top of being turned into
It's
a
like
frog.
Hulk pants rules.
Yes.
You guys are blowing my mind right now. Also, look how hot that frog is. He is ripped.
Yeah, but he lost his hair. Well, that is a point for Hector, and we'll move on.
Good job.
Great.
This next question is about The Wizard of Oz, the movie The Wizard of Oz. In The Wizard of Oz, Margaret Hamilton delivers a line to her flying monkeys, "I've sent a little insect on ahead to take the fight out of them." This seems like it makes no sense until you remember that the spooks referenced in the movie are technically insects.
Actually, it doesn't seem to not make sense. It does not make sense.
That's kind of true. You're actually like kind of on the right track, even though I know you're joking.
Actually, I'm gonna be more confident with my fake answer.
Yeah.
Thanks. Actually, it's not insects on a head, it's fleas in a shopping bag.
No, that is incorrect.
Actually, she was referring to Toto, who people forget was actually a sleeper agent the entire time and was working for the Wicked Witch.
No, I'm sorry, that's not what we're going for either. That line, "I've sent a little insect on ahead of them to take the fight of them," that actually refers to a deleted scene in which all the characters do the jitterbug due to the influence of a character called the Jitterbug. Even though they cut that scene, they left that line in there. Just hoping people would, I guess, gloss over it or forgetting that it was there. And you kind of do, because it's like, that doesn't make any sense, so I'm going to forget that it exists.
So you're telling me modern dance made it to Oz?
The Jitterbug was very popular at the time, and they were like, you know, for the kids, let's have a little like Jitterbug dance scene.
That's like having crumping in the middle of your Oz movie. It's ludicrous.
Yeah, it's like, what if all these characters dabbed now, you know? And this brings us to our very first shiny question.
Shiny?
Shiny questions. Shiny questions are just like shiny Pokemon in that they are pretty much exactly the same. They're just a little bit different and a little bit rarer. So in just a moment here, we're gonna have someone come and bring you some boards for a game we call Order Up. Now, fantasy literature is filled with fantasy locations, and few locations conjure the feel of sword and sorcery more than castles. We'll have 5 castles on this board that I want you to arrange in alphabetical order by their name. First person to buzz in with the correct order will get the point. And begin.
And that's it for this preview of Actually. If you liked it, there's a whole lot more waiting for you on Dropout. Go to dropout.tv to start your free trial today. I'm Mike Trapp, reminding you to get your pets spayed and neutered, and to get your zombie pets obliterated. Zombie pets. They're not the pets you loved anymore. They're gone. They're gone. Kill them. Kill them.
Monster folklore comes to us from all around the world. Match the monster to its place of origin on the big map and win a point.